Hey, it's Big Game James McCarty, the sports director at Flag Family Media. We're in the box for 2 minutes. I'm here with one of the Force forwards and Tom Leppa. And Tom, your first year in Fargo, what has the experience been like for you as a first-timer up here in the Midwest?
It's so cool. I think it's super cool to be here, and it's a good place to play hockey.
When you look at this team and the guys, you've had a lot of road trips early on in the season. What has the chemistry been like for you guys, and how have you been able to kind of integrate yourself into the, I suppose, the Fargo kind of culture at this point with all those road trips you guys have had early on?
I think, the road trips brings us together more, easier. It's easier to, hang out with the boys. You sit next to each other and, hey, you want to do that? Hey, you might check that out, It's easier to be around with you guys.
When you look at this team and how it's constructed at this point, you guys are off to a hot start of the season, but there's going to be adversity that comes. What have you learned about your team so far that's going to help you be successful when that adversity comes, whether it's injuries or maybe just an off night?
Everybody can step up. If somebody, our first liner is out, first liner, he can score goals. We never get tired of winning. We always want to win.
If somebody was at the Force game tonight for the first time, they've never been to Shields Arena before, they've never watched Tom Leppa play hockey, what would you want them to know about the style that you play and just the intensity you play with on the ice?
I like to work hard. I always like to get the pucks from the corners and drive to the net and score goals.
Hey, that's a good, I like that. That's a good quality to have. Whether it comes to road trips or it comes to hanging out at home, who would you say is that teammate that you've bonded with most, that you've made that tightest relationship with so far?
Reed Davittila. He's a good guy, and he tries to help me a lot because I'm not from here. So
when it comes to let's say specifically him and what he's been able to help you out with, is it just one of those things where just integrating you into the culture, kind of maybe some of the lingo? I mean, I don't know if you've experienced it yet, but we're big A's and you betcha-ers peoples. I don't know if you've ever heard that. How has he been able to help you become I suppose, a North Dakotan at this point?
Mostly with culture, how things work here, like let's go grocery store, hey, you maybe want to go there, or around the rink.
Who would you say is the class clown of this Fargo Force
Sam
squad?
Plant.
Man, you know what, Sam, I don't know if he's going to want to talk to us anymore. He seems to really kind of integrate into that one, but he's a whole heck of a lot of fun. This season, what is the ultimate goal for you?
Clark Cup champions, for sure.
Hey, you know what? Last season they were right there on the cusp, and they got some great players like you this season. So I think it'll be possible. We're going to sign off now. Can you just say, hey, it's James McCarty and Tom Leppa, and this has been 2 minutes in the box.
Tässä on Tom Leppa ja James McCarty. 2 minuuttia boksissa. Nähdään halleilla.